We haven't talked about coronavirus in quite a while when we had like the first wave of the coronavirus, which that affected us all and changed the way we live and life. With the people ordering stuff online, they rather stay at home and socialite online, order something online and pick it up at the store, the supermarket. That's seems to be a thing. Store the clothing. Jobs cut. And Pfizer, Moderna, and some other companies started making vaccines that work, and they would vaccinate those who were they would be either indigenous. They had to be 65 years of age, immunocompromised, and then they would move on to like the people who are over 40 years old, and then they would be move on to like the people who are 30 years old, and then they would move on to like the teenagers, and there wasn't any like kind of like vaccine for like young like toddlers and to like children like are like around 5 years of age. But Pfizer and Moderna, they managed to make one, and you have to get like 2 or 3 vaccine shots. And we use like smartphones, and like we'll just give like get the app and just scan, and or just show it to like shops, and when they were going to like the hospital or clinic. That was the thing, but the vaccine mostly worked for people who were like healthy, and they went out often, and they didn't have like any kind of like medical condition. But those who like stayed home like most of the day, of, of the week, and over the years, the vaccine didn't really work for those kind of people, because because their lives weren't healthy, and unfortunately there were just some anti-vaccine people who were trying to spread this whole bunch of disinformation that the vaccine doesn't work. Just because it didn't work for me, it must not work for you. And there was like that truck convoy that happened in February 2022, that caused a whole bunch of problems. People and for about some people, they were donating food to people who were just being completely lazy anti-vaxxers. And it was only like 5% of like all Canadian truck drivers. While the 95% of all truck drivers, they did get vaccinated. so they can go to province, go across the states in the United States and also Mexico. Since they got their vaccine shots, and since they're on the road, and you don't know, they could be in like a public space, and you don't know if they could be affected by the virus. Whether people in certain area might not be like living in like a healthy life, living conditions. And yeah, a lot of problems happen in Ottawa, yeah, with the disruption, physical and verbal assault. Statues were desecrated. Some idiot was peeing on the tomb of unknown Canadian Army soldier, which is just disrespectful. Rideau Center Mall, there was a riot there. Homes were broken into. And the four leaders of this anti vaccine campaign that led all the way from across Canada to from West Coast, Vancouver, and there was also a disruption on the highway in Alberta, and also in Windsor, Detroit border at where the Ambassador Bridge is. So that's the Windsor Detroit crossing with the bridge. Yeah, without parental permission, some anti-vaccine teachers tried to use children as like a shield, tried to prevent truck drivers who have been vaccinated. And technically, teachers who do this kind of behavior, they should lose their job. Because if you don't go abide by like the school board and of course the Ontario Ministry of Education, whoever he or she is, and also the other people who work in the education field, they would be totally against this kind of behavior, and yeah, you would be fired, and lose your job. Yeah, that time, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, they have to show up, and these anti-vaxxers, they were trying to attack the horses. And any equestrian, meaning people who ride horses for fun, and they get a strong bond with the horses. Yeah, don't hate those kind of people. Yeah, they try to these anti-vaxxers that they also try to hit the dogs, and that's an offensive to any dog owner. And former Liberal Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had to put the emergency act because if people are trying to spread disinformation, yeah, that's like a big issue. Now, well, there were some more coronavirus strains with some new ones that involved like the letter like X, because the current one as over in the United Kingdom, they have reported more cases, which is there's a new strain, and these are like so these strains of vaccines, they evolve off other vaccines that exist prior, and they these viruses they adapt to the like the previous one, and they get more stronger and stronger, and then they connect, and while that they also keep spreading. And the current ones are XFG and NB1.8.1. Well, some people like to call those two variants vaccines Stratus and nimbus variants. And especially during like the winter season right now, it's hard to tell if you may have like a cold, sinus, flu, or you might have the coronavirus because yeah, you can like get any of these in public spaces. Like where there's a lot of people where they go like public. They take public transit or like public buildings. Example. So there's still the requirement, which they're telling people to use the face mask, which those masks you can get them for free at any hospital near you. And they're still recommending please stay home. But if you have to like work or like go to like a school or college or university, well, college and university, if it, like your symptoms are like low, but if the symptoms are like really like high, like stay home, alert your professors. So wear a face mask, avoid crowded spaces such as public transport, social gatherings in large numbers, and especially gatherings that are like social social that have poor ventilation. So ventilation that gives you since you like us humans we breathe out like carbon dioxide and trees they change that to oxygen and we then breathe oxygen and that continues the cycle and when buildings especially like the newer buildings like new housing yeah there is like better ventilation but if they actually did that right. So if you're gonna have like any exercise, yeah, you can do it yourself outside in small numbers. So of course, you can do the general, or if you have like a tissue, of course, wash your hand, use hand sanitizer, and try not to touch your face because when you touch your hand, then that's going to like go in right in your like eye. Then that's not good for you. Currently, just reported last month in February. Just there's still like 5.2% of people who have tested positive for coronavirus, and vaccines are available at pharmacies. But please ask first by calling first, and then if they have it, and then you can go to your local pharmacy. Detection 1 point 1,571 detections. People 65 years and older are mostly affected, which is the common thing. Currently, 70 outbreaks, and hospitalization due to coronavirus is 1.4 people per 100,000 in the population. So that's like it's less and less, but the but XFG and NB1.8.1 COVID variants that can affect you. But it's mostly stable all across Canada. So there's no mention of any coroner's reports, though of course Yukon Territory, no, not available. Northwest Territories not available. None of it. They have one. It's increasing. So they are getting reports. So British Columbia. So there's no change for that. For Alberta, there's no change for their report. Saskatchewan, no, not available currently. So far, Yukon, so there's no activity over there. British Columbia, don't no change. Manitoba, which is the only province that has been created by indigenous tribes. Yeah, they're dealing with like high cases. So the report is currently not available, but Ontario, second biggest province, there's currently no change and low, but mostly in like the Greater Toronto area, there can be like higher cases. So those who are going around the Greater Toronto area, do be careful. Quebec, so their coronavirus, it's moderate, so it's higher than most of the other. Although it's decreasing. New Brunswick, it's also moderate, but there's no change, so everything's the same. So, so no any reports from over there, and Newfoundland and Labrador. It's low. and nothing has changed in their reports. So these reports have been come from 30,000 three testing the and only people infection was reported 1,066. So if comparing that from August 24th of last year, that was when 53,276 coronavirus detections were reported from 828,455 tests. And a total of 40,649 laboratory confirmed coronavirus detection, which those 65 years and older, that was when it was 56% infected by the virus. So you can see how it's decreasing, but just in some places, people in those provinces and territory Nunavut, they need to be careful. And it's good that Quebec has some coronavirus detections that are it's higher than compared to all the other provinces that did report that. Yes, it's still the same, but we'll see what's up with Yukon Territory, the Northwest Territory, the Saskatchewan, and Nova Scotia, because they're the one with the lack of information, and Manitoba being at the highest at risk right now. So stay safe and when having interaction, masks are available. Still wear them this season, especially if you're going to travel to Manitoba or Quebec, where coronavirus reports are high. Masks are available at all hospitals and some clinics if they still hand those out for free. So let's try to continue to lower case reports.